Hall of Famer and Baltimore Ravens legend Ed Reed is going to join Bethune-Cookman University as a head coach. Now, Bethune-Cookman's last winning season came in 2019 when they were 7-4. Since they've joined the SWAC, they've had records of 2-9, and this year they were also 2-9. So they're looking to try to turn things around. And what do you all think about the hire? I mean, this is a guy that I think was mentioned that people want to see at Jackson State. There's some people who want to see him at Jackson State, but he is going to an HBCU, Bethune-Cookman. He is now another SWAC coach. What do you all think about the hire as far as the name itself, Ed Reed?
He's famous, but he hasn't proven that he can coach yet. And I just think that I mean, if you want to get his start and see how it goes, then I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But thinking that it's gonna rise to the level of Deion Sanders and all that, it's not gonna happen. I mean, he can coach and do like Eddie George is doing, and I think it's good if you get professionals that come in and they want to get them a start and they want to raise the profile a little bit and teach the kids. I think all of that's good. But as far as guys coming in with no experience and trying to make something happen, I just can't see that happening.
Let's see. Well, I think he's coached. He's been a positions coach with Buffalo, so he actually has more experience than what Prime had. But Eminem, what do you think?
I think I mean, first of all, you're only as good as the people that you have around you. And since he's had some experience at Buffalo as a position coach, you kind of get to know people. So in the same case of Dion didn't have coaching experience. I mean, head coach. We had head coaching experience because he coached his kid, but not on the college level. So Ed Reed's kind of in the same boat. But the thing is when you get the right position coaches around you, that's really you're gonna get, as long as you get that right, then he should be fine. Now, I don't know if he'll have the same level of, drafting, getting players or whatnot, recruiting players or anything like that. But, again, that all comes down to the people that you hire for those positions. I mean, the name is going to draw the players to where they need to come. They're going to get them there. But, again, you're just going to have to get out there, do what you got to do. You got to get the right people in the positions. And, you're trying to get a winning product on the field.
Bethune-Cookman who's going to pay those coaches?
But he ain't got to worry about paying them. That's the school deal. But
no, I say who's going to pay them. I know he ain't going to pay them out of his pocket.
Well, I mean, we'll figure that out down the road. But the bottom line of it is get the right people there first. And then you put a winning, get the kids to buy into what you're trying to do and put a winning product on the field. The name alone is going to get the recruits there. So because he played in the NFL, he's a Hall of Famer. So that alone will get the players there. And it's just a matter of you getting the right coaching staff there and putting and get them to buy into what you're trying to do.
Let's see. And Eminem, I mean, his name does still resonate with these kids because he's played recently enough to where these kids played with Ed Reed on Madden, back when they were probably 9, 10 years old or something like that. So, I mean, will that help him be able to get Bethune-Cookman on a level of being competitive again?
Well, I think I don't think it's going to be him so much because, I know a lot of people, see what happened with Dion, but like I say, Dion was not just a football player. He was like a celebrity. But I think what Ed going to bring to the table is kind of how it was. Q, you might remember this some years ago when Doug Williams came back and Coach Grambling got them back on track. Mm-hmm. Just having more knowledge and structure, it's not so much bringing in big time staff and all that stuff because SWAC schools can't afford all that. But you can coach up the ones you have. You can improve some of the your systems you use, get more knowledge of certain things, and now something else he definitely would do, the same thing Eddie George already doing at Tennessee State, is opening up resources beyond what the school can do for your program. Ed Reed got that he still got that name recognition where if he got on the phone, with certain sponsors, in athletics, he can probably get some things that the school normally couldn't get. So that's the kind of edge he'll have above just your average SWAC level coach. But as far as like bringing a parade with him and all that, nah, that's not happening with him. But I definitely can see him stabilizing that program. He's definitely gonna pick up some recruits. Might not be the super level guys, but when you sit in that living room and these kids' dads or uncles, they definitely know who Ed Reed is. So that already give you the one up on FAMU and South Carolina State or whoever else that might be competing for the kids, especially in that area.
Mm-hmm.
And then by him, still having close ties to the NFL, I think he knows those guys that have that hunger to want to be more than what they are. So it ain't so much about the money. It's pretty much just getting that, the experience. So I think he's really gonna stabilize that program if he's, if he does it, at least if he gives it at least 3 years, you should see a big difference.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. I think the main thing is not like everyone is thinking that these NFL guys coming in, that everybody's going to be the next Dion. There's never going to be another Dion. That's one and done. But like you said, Doug Williams was a great example. You want someone who's going to bring back some respectability to the program, and that's what you hope you get out of someone who has the name recognition to get some of the things the program may need, whether it's maybe get the attention of coaches who may have otherwise not wanted to go there. They're definitely going to get the media attention in the area. It may not be on a national level, so to speak, but in the area, you're going to definitely get more attention, which means you're going to have more opportunities for better recruiting. So I think that the only thing that remains to be seen is, can he coach? Can he put together a good and competent staff? And that's what remains to be seen. But as far as the name recognition and everything, I think it's great. It's a great opportunity for the school to try to get back to relevancy.
Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.